Very good evening, students. Hope you all are doing great. Welcome to Jatadhara Educational Technology. And before we start with today's class, let me just remind you about our scholarship aptitude test. JETSAT 2025. So, Jatadhara Educational Technology Scholarship Aptitude Test 2025. So, this is for the Super 100 IIT JEE or NEET 2027 batch. So 100 students would be selected for premium IIT JEE or NEET online coaching. It's absolutely free. And this coaching would be provided for the next 2 years because you will be completing your SSC now. After that, so 2 years will provide you up to 2027. That is 2027. So in this, our experienced faculty would take these classes. So they include the alumni of IITs and other premier institutes. So class 10 students of government and private schools can apply for this JETSAT 2025. And let's quickly browse the scholarship benefits. So it's free IIT JEE or NEET online coaching for 2 years. And in addition to this, a stipend will be provided rupees 500 per month for 2 years, and free study materials for IIT JEE or NEET would be provided to the students who are into this course. So our selection procedure for both EM and TM is online screening test would be held on 16th of February 2025. Written test at selected centers. So, tentatively, the date has been fixed as 13th April 2025. The syllabus for this program is Class 10 Maths and Science and Mental Ability. So, how to apply for this JETSAT 2025 is you have to visit our website www.jetcs.in, and then you have to apply, or you can send the JETSAT to our WhatsApp number 7337285228. The registration fee is rupees 200 for private school students, and it is rupees 100 for government school students. And for any further inquiry, you can always visit our website www.jetcs.in, or you can contact us in our mobile number, in our WhatsApp number 7337285228 or 96422152227. So it's a golden opportunity. Don't miss it. You can apply now. And pass on about this scholarship program test to your friends, your teachers, and your neighbors so that they can also apply and get benefited by it. All right, students. So with this, we are moving on to today's class. Okay, yes. So today we will be doing the topic called heights and distances. All right. So we have already done about this topic. So now this would be a good revision to you all. So the length of the shadow of a tree is 8 meter long when the sun's angle of elevation is 45 degree in meters is dash. Okay. So four options are given: 8 by root 3, 8 root 3, 8, then 16 into root 3. So being the first sum, let's do it. And the answer here is 8. All right. Now let's move on to the next question. If a pole of 6 meter height casts a shadow 2 root 3 meter long on the ground, then the sun's angle of elevation is dash. Is it 60 degree, 45 degree, 30 degree, or 90 degree? All right, so the time is given to you all students, so you can put your answers in the chat box. So the question is, if a pole height 6 meter, it is cast a shadow 2 root 3 meter long on the ground, then the sun's angle of elevation is dash. Four option is given to you: 60 degree, 45 degree, 30 degree, or 90 degree. All right. So I'm sure you will be giving your posting your answers in the chat box, isn't it? Okay. Let's see. The answer is 60 degrees. Right. See the next question. The angle of elevation of the top of a tower from a point on the ground, which is 30 meter away from the foot of a tower of height 10 root 3 meter is dash. Okay. Let me repeat the question. The angle of elevation of the top of a tower from a point on the ground, which is 30 meter away from the foot of a tower of height 10 root 3 meter is dash. So four options: 45 degree, 60 degree, 30 degree, 90 degree. Yes. So here the answer is 30 degree. Right. See the next question. The ratio of the length of a tree and its shadow is 1 is to 1 by root 3. The angle of a sun's elevation is dash. So the length is given. The angle of sun's elevation is asked. Okay. So let me repeat. The ratio of the length of a tree and its shadow is 1 is to 1 by root 3. The angle of sun's elevation is dash. 60 degree, 45 degree, 30 degree, and 90 degrees. And the answer is 60 degrees. All right. See the next question. If the angle of elevation of a tower from a distance of 100 meter from its foot is 60 degrees, then the height of the tower is, in meter is dash. Let me repeat the question. If the angle of elevation of a tower from a distance of 100 meter from its foot is 60 degrees, then the height of the tower in meter is dash. 100 root 3, 100 by root 3, 50 root 3, or 50 by root 3. 100 root 3, 100 by root 3, 50 root 3, or 50 by root 3. Okay, and it is 100 root 3. All right, see the next question. If two towers of height h1 and h2 subtend angles of 60 degree and 30 degree respectively at the midpoint of the line joining their feet, then h1 is to h2 is dash. Okay. So if two towers of height h1 and h2 subtend angles of 60 degree and 30 degree respectively at the midpoint of the line joining their feet, then h1 is to h2 is dash. Option 1, 3 is to 10. Option 2, root 3 is to 1. Option 3, 1 is to root 3. Option 4, 1 is to 3. Let's see the answer. It is 3 is to 1. Right. See the next question. The height of a tower is 10 meter. The length of its shadow when sun's altitude is 45 degree is dash meter. The height of a tower is 10 meter. The length of its shadow when sun's altitude is 45 degree is dash meter. Is it 10, 20, 10 root 3 or 50? Is it 10, 20, 10 root 3 or 50. So you can quickly and roughly, you can work it out, students. If required, any study materials can also be used for your reference. All right, let's see the answer. It is 10 meter. Right, see the next question. The height of a tower is 200 meter. When the elevation of the sun is 30 degrees, then the length of its shadow is dash. The height of the tower is 200 meter. When the elevation of the sun is 30 degree, then the length of its shadow is dash. 100 root 3 meter, 200 root 3 meter, 300 root 3 meter, 200 meter. Okay. So 100 root 3 meter, 200 root 3 meter, 300 root 3 meter, 200 meter. Let's see the answer. It is 200 root 3 meters. All right. Now see here. The length of the shadow of a tower on the plain ground is root 3 times the height of the tower. Then the angle of elevation of sun is dash. Yes. Let me repeat the question. The length of the shadow of a tower on the plain ground is root 3 times the height of the tower. The angle of elevation of sun is dash. 30 degree, 40 degree, 60 degree or 90 degree. Okay. So the only thing that you need to know here thoroughly is all the values. What is tan 30, tan 60, tan 90, tan 0. Then we'll be able to very quickly do these sums. Okay. All right. So hope right. So hope my voice is clear. Yeah. So let me try solving this. So here it says the length of the shadow of a tower. Is it okay? Yes. So here he says that the length of the plain ground is root 3, isn't it? And this is supposed to be the height, right? And this is the theta, right? So what happens here? It is height. Say, let's assume it to be A, B, C, right? So when we take opposite side by adjacent side. So opposite side is AB by your adjacent side is AC, right? So what is this? This is root 3 into height. All right. So here your tan theta is opposite side by adjacent side. So what is the opposite side? H by What is AC? It is root 3h. So, which becomes 1 by root 3. So, what value of theta is, of tan theta is 1 by root 3? Is, it is theta is equal to 30 degree. All right. So, that is how we have arrived at this. Okay. Hope my voice is clear. All right. See the next sum. The angle of elevation of the sun when shadow of a pole h meter high is root 3h. Root 3h meter long is dash. Okay. So again, the same triangle also we can consider, right? So see here. So let us consider the same triangle. Yeah. So which is A, B, C. So of course this is the height, and here this is root 3h. Yes. So what is this? It is of course tan theta. That is tan theta is your opposite side by adjacent side, AB by AC. So what is your opposite side? H by, what is your adjacent side? Root 3h. So this is tan theta. So h and h gets cancelled, which will give us 1 by root 3 is equal to tan theta, which implies, so what degree of tan theta is 1 by root 3? So it is nothing but theta is equal to 30 degree, right? So that is why your answer is 30 degrees. All right. So hope it's clear. We are moving on to the next sum. Yeah, just a second. Let me use. Yes. All right. So slideshow from first. Yes. So we have done. Yes. So till this we did 30 degree was the answer. See the next question. Hope my voice is clear. In the given figure, the positions of the observer and the object are marked. The angle of depression is dash, right? So here you can see the from the observer it is 30 degrees, and from the object, right? So if from the object, if you see, you can find that the angle of depression, that is, one second, let me work it out. Yeah. So whereby the theta becomes 60 degrees. So this is the angle of depression. Let me change the color. Yeah. So this becomes the angle of depression. Okay. See the next question. If the length of the shadow of a pole is equal to height of the pole, then the elevation of the sun is dash. So what he says here is, let us draw the same triangle. Okay. A, B, C. Right. So here he says the height is same as this. Okay. So opposite side is same as the adjacent side. Clear? Okay. So then definitely this should be the theta. So when it comes to tan theta, it is opposite side by adjacent side. What is opposite side? H. Adjacent side is H. So it is 1. That is, tan theta is 1 means, what is theta? What of tan is 1? Tan of 45 degrees is 1. So therefore, your answer must be option B. Yes. So hope it's clear. Okay. Right. See the next question. In the given figure, the value of the angle is dash. So if you take tan, yeah. So if you take tan theta is nothing but opposite side by adjacent side. So what is opposite side? 100 by, what is adjacent side? 100 by root 3. So 100 gets cancelled, whereby we have tan theta is equal to 1 by root 3. What is theta? What of tan is 1 by 3? It is nothing but tan 30. Tan 30 is 1 by root 3. Okay. Hope this is clear. Let's move on to the next question. The height of the tower is 100 meter, where the angle of elevation of the sun is 30 degree, then the shadow of the tower is dash. Okay. So let's do the same triangle, which is A, B, C. So what is the height? The height, he says that it is the angle, the height of the tower is 100. Okay. And he says that the angle of elevation is 30. So here it's a theta, so it's 30 degree. Right? So it is nothing but tan 30 is 100 by AC. What is tan 30? 1 by root 3 is equal to 100 by AC, which implies AC is equal to 100 by root 3 meter. So whereby your option 4 is the correct one. No, sorry. It should be 100 by AC is 1 by root 3. So when you cross multiply, AC will become 100 into root 3 meters. So your answer is option 1, not option 4. Okay. Yes, this is correct. See the next question. 1 second, students. Yeah, just a second. Yeah, enable editing. Slideshow. Okay. Yeah, we are nearing. Right. So till this we did. Right. See the next question. The ratio of the length of a rod and its shadow is 1 is to root 3. Then the angle of elevation of the sun. So let us consider the same triangle. 1 second. Yeah. So the same triangle whereby you have A, B, C. So what he says, the ratio of the length of the rod and the shadow is 1 is to root 3. So 1 is to root 3. The angle of elevation is what? All right, so we know it is tan theta. It is opposite side by adjacent side. CA or AC, both are same. So tan theta is equal to, what is AB? 1. AC is root 3. So what is 1 by root 3? It is nothing but theta is 30 degrees. So 30 degrees is only 1 by root 3. So your option 2 is the correct one. All right, see the next question. A ladder of 10 meter in length touches a wall. So let us consider the same triangle A, B, C. Okay, so a ladder of 10 meter. So ladder will be somewhere here. So here the length is 10 meter. Okay, touches a wall of a height is 5 meter. The angle made is dash. So opposite side by hypotenuse. What is opposite side by hypotenuse? It is sine theta. So sine theta is opposite side by hypotenuse. So sine theta is 5 by 10. Okay, so which is sine theta is 1 by 2. So then what would be theta? Sine of what is half? Theta is 30 degree. So your option 1 is correct. All right, see the next question. If two towers of height x and y subtend angles of 30 degree and 60 degree respectively at the center of the line joining their feet, then x is to y is equal to dash. So here they say if two towers of height x and y subtend. So it means that, so we have two towers which subtends. Okay. So our same example A, B, C, and let's continue D, E. So he says if two towers of height x, so this is x, this is y. Okay. So one is of angle 30 degree, the other one is of angle 60 degree. Subtend angles respectively at the center of the line joining their feet. Okay, so it means that it is opposite side by adjacent side. AB by AE, which is opposite side by adjacent side is tan theta, right? So it is x by AE, which is, and he says it is 60 degree, isn't it? So it is tan 60. So what is tan 60? Root 3. Root 3 is equal to x by, what is AE, right? So now AE is equal to x by root 3, right? So now let's take this triangle CDE. In this, tan 30 degree is CD by CE. What is tan 30? 1 by root 3. What is CD? It's y, okay, by CE. It should be the other way actually, okay. So what is CE? Is nothing but root 3y. So now you just have to equate these two. So what happens when you're going to equate? X by root 3 is equal to root 3y. Okay. So x by y is equal to 3 by 1, which implies it is 3:1. So your option B is the correct answer. Okay. So hope you would have understood this. Let's move on to the next sum. A shadow of tower 100-meter high is 100 by root 3 meter. Then the angle of elevation is dash. Right. So let's take the same triangle A, B, C. Okay. So here it is 100 by root 3. Here it is 100. So it is tan theta is equal to opposite side by adjacent side, whereby 100 by 100 into root 3 is equal to tan theta. So theta would be, what of tan theta is root 3. So it is nothing but tan 60. Let's see the answer. Yes, it is 60. Okay. With this, we are moving on to the next sum. A wall of 8 meter long casts a shadow 5 meter long. At the same time, a tower casts a shadow 50 meter long. Then the height of the tower is dash. Okay. So for this, you can just put it like tower length, then shadow length. So if your tower length is 8 meter, then your shadow length is 5 meter. If your shadow length is 50 meter, what is your tower length? So 50 into 8 cross multiplication by 5. So which is 80 meter. So your option B must be the correct answer. Right. Now let's move on to the next one. The angle of elevation of the top of a tower at a distance of 500 meter away from the foot is 30 degree. The height of the tower is dash. Right. So see the same. The triangle everywhere is going to be almost same. suppose depending upon your sum. Okay, so A, B, C. He says the angle of elevation of the top of a tower, the distance is 500 meter. Away from the foot is 30 degree. Right? So it means that tan 30 is AB, opposite side by adjacent side. Tan 30 is 1 by root 3 is equal to AB by 500. Just cross multiply, we get AB is 500 by root 3 meter. Okay, right. See the next question. If the sun's angle of elevation is 60 degrees, then a pole of height 6 meter will cast a shadow of length dash. Right? So I think the same triangle can be used, A, B, C. So he says is 60 degree. The height of a pole is 6. So the length is asked. So tan 60 is 6 by AC. What is tan 60? Root 3 is equal to 6 by AC, which implies AC is equal to 6 by root 3. So 6 by root 3, you can write it as 2 into 3 can be written as root 3 into root 3 by root 3. So root 3 gets cancelled, which gives 2 into root 3. So your option D is the correct answer. Right. See the next question. A pole of 12-meter height casts a shadow 4 root 3 meter on the ground. Then the sun's angle of elevation is dash. Right. So consider the same triangle whereby you have A, B, C. So this is a theta. So what is a height? 12 meter. Right. And it casts a shadow is 4 into root 3. Right. So 12 opposite side by your adjacent side is tan theta. So 4 3s are 12. So root 3 can be written as root 3 into root 3 by root 3. So which is root 3. Right. So tan what? What tan theta is root 3? It is nothing but tan 60 is root 3. Okay. Yes. So hope it's clear. See the next question. The top of two poles of height Yes, just a second. The tops of two poles of height 16 meters and 10 meter is connected by a wire of length r meters. If the wire makes an angle of 30 degree with the horizontal, then what is r? Okay. So the same way you just have to draw the triangle and then find out the angle of uh, 30 degrees. Okay. All right. So we would get 12 meters. Right? Yes. Now see here. Your next question is at an instant. At an instant, the length of the shadow of a pole is root 3 times the height of the pole. Then the angle of elevation of the sun is dash. Right? So you have four options. 30 meters, 30 degree, 45, 60 and 75. Right, I think explanation is not there. All right, so your answer must be option 1, 30 degrees. All right, students. So with this we close for today's class. So hope you all have enjoyed today's class, and meet you soon tomorrow with another very interesting subject. So see you soon, and do not forget to subscribe to our channel Jatadhara Educational Technology. Bye bye.